This is Don Keating in the Ohio Weather Center. It's 5:03 p.m. on Sunday afternoon. A brief rundown of what we have going on. First off, in this red shaded area from north central Ohio down to western Ohio and into Indiana and Illinois, that is a tornado watch in effect until between 7 and 9 p.m. depending on your location. Now, the yellow areas that are shaded in, those are severe thunderstorm warnings currently in effect. Those are in effect for various times as well. And I'll tell you, these are moving rapidly, moving to the east at up to 65 miles per hour. That could translate into winds at the surface up to 70 miles per hour. Now, we also have a newly issued tornado warning right here across north central Ohio. It's a little southwest of Cleveland. We can read this here. Issued at 4:58. That's in effect for Huron County as well as northeast Seneca County in Ohio, northwestern Ohio, until 5:30 p.m. And at 4:58, a severe storm capable of producing a tornado was located 7 miles south of Bellevue or 13 miles west of Norwalk, moving east at 65 miles per hour. There could be quarter-sized hail and a tornado indicated with this storm, and that was a radar-indicated rotation. The fact that these are moving so rapidly is enough to make these spin up a tornado at just about any location. The northern one-third of Ohio, along and north mainly of U.S. Route 30, has been where the heaviest severe concentration of bad weather has been today thus far. Now we'll take and we'll add the radar view to this as well, and we will put this into a little animation. That'll also give you an idea of how rapidly these storms are moving off to the east. As I said, some of them are moving eastward at up to 65 miles per hour, and they're covering a very large area of territory in a very short period of time. And so keep that in mind as well. Now we have 3 locations, actually 4 locations we're going to look at here with close-up looks briefly for you as we move our webcam down to the southwest corner of Ohio. Southwest corner of our view so we don't mess that up for you. We'll put the radar into pause because we've learned in the past that if you try to move the scene with the radar moving, it doesn't do very well. So here's northwest Ohio. From Findlay up to Toledo, Defiance, Van Wert, Lima, you're pretty much in the clear right now as things seem to be calming down. But from Sandusky down to Willard, just west of Mansfield over toward Marion, that's where line number 1 is located. That looks like a pretty good bow echo. Here is that tornado warning right here in north central Ohio. And let's tack some counties on here for you. You'll be able to see maybe where your location is. I know everybody wants to know if this affects their county, and that way we will give you an idea of who's being affected with these cells as they move rapidly off to the east and east-northeast. Now the second area I want to look at is let's take a look at the northeast quadrant of Ohio. That'll give you an idea where that tornado warning is moving off to the east at 65 miles per hour, heading toward the Wellington, Ohio vicinity. And now let's take a look at the southwest part of Ohio, down towards Cincinnati vicinity. There are some storms moving through the Cincinnati area as well. And then you can see another line from Richmond, Indiana, just northwest of Rushville, Indiana, over toward Franklin. And that also is moving off to the east and east-northeast, upwards to 50 miles per hour. So don't think between 50 and 65 miles per hour if that difference is going to make them any less severe, because it won't. Moving east at 65 to 50 miles per hour, that's quite a rapid forward movement, as I've indicated just in the past a few minutes ago. And let's take a look at central Ohio over toward the Columbus area. You can see how things are approaching that vicinity as well. The best advice I can give you is keep an eye and ear open on your local media. I won't always be here. You can keep an eye open, and the National Weather Service radar, National Weather Service websites, your local TV and radio, those will give you an idea of what's happening with these storms as they're moving through Ohio. It is going to be an unsettled part of the evening until this line moves through, this broken line of severe thunderstorm activity moves through your vicinity. It will be definitely keep an eye and ear open to the sky. And of course, if you hear a large noise, it sounds like a very large freight train moving in your direction, and you know there's no tracks around, or even if there are, you might want to find your nearby shelter immediately, if not sooner. Once again, here is a look at all of Ohio at this point in time as of 5:08 p.m. Let's drop those counties. It becomes a little more confusing with that red outline with the tornado watch as well. Maybe we won't drop the counties. Who knows? But that's what we've got going on right now. And just keep an eye and ear open. Until next time.